Hello, my crafty friends. It's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I am super excited, you guys. I got a new toy, so I'm gonna show it to you today. It's the Works tool. I've been wanting one of these for a while, and the price has gone down, so I went ahead and treated myself. But I am loving it. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. It cuts so well. It has a really nice sharp blade so it can cut. And they flip this little thing over here and it becomes a scoreboard. It has a little edge to put your paper up against to do your scoring. It has all the nice measurements on it. Look, it has like all the little, it's like a ruler. So I can actually see them without my glasses. Isn't that great? But let's see if I can remember all the things that it does. Okay, cuts, it scores, it punches holes. This is a hole punch here. And this flips out. So you can have a longer measurement there for your full. It goes to 14 inches. And it makes tabs for like recipe cards or folders. It can round your corners. It's a small corner rounder though. It can make envelopes. You can make tassels with it. I'm not gonna show you everything. Let me know if you want me to demonstrate like the full thing, but these little things come out of here. You even have a little, yeah. Sorry, I'm blank. I know what that's called. To do your scoring, your bone folder, I guess that's what it's called. But it fits right back in there. And then these little guys come out here, and they are so you can put in these holes here and make pom-poms or tassels or goodness. You can tie bows with them. Anyway, really amazing. I am so happy with this. Okay, I don't know if I think that was about everything. You can make banners. It makes like little triangle shapes. And it also has a stamp placement tool with it. I don't do a lot of stamping anymore, but you might. So yeah, you guys, since we're talking about Christmas in July, you might want to ask Santa for one of these. I don't know. I will link it below though if you are interested in getting one. And if you do get one, please use my link, because then I can earn a couple of dollars towards more supplies for my channel. But is this so cute? I love this. Chunky little mini album is so easy to put together. As always, you can decorate it as much as you want, or you can just keep it very basic, very simple, and make it really quick. Let's see, it's a 5 by 6 inches, and I used the Christmas Flora. Look how pretty this is. Let's see if I've got the cover here for you. And it's called Christmas Flora, but it's the peaceful. There's more than one Christmas Flora. So look how pretty that is, you guys. I'll try to link that too, if I can still find it. I think it's from last year, but oh my gosh, so beautiful. Look at those poinsettias and roses and the pink. So fun. Okay, I've got lots of pockets in here. There's plenty of room for photos, journaling, even like if you wanted to make it like a little Christmas planner or something like that. So I've got pocket here, tags. I made the tags with the Works tool. I've got a pocket here, some of the little cut aparts, pocket here on top. Got a little piece of cute snowflake lace trim that I had in my stash. Now the tags, I did supplement this kit. Oh, I should tell you, this kit has, there's 12 pages in it, but there are only 6 patterns. Well, 6 pages, and then it's duplicated, so there's 2 of each, which I love. Because, yeah, I can totally make 2 of these. You could make 2 of these with one package, so. I was gonna say the tags, I just used some extra, I had, you know, some of the dots and stripes on hand from Echo Park stripes. Is that what it's called? And then some of the gingham from Echo Park, and then I also used just a piece of like wood grain paper, but you'll see that. So yeah, the tags were extra. It wasn't part of the kit, so. But if you are only making one, you'll have tons of paper. So, where was I? So tag here, and maybe it's going to be too hard for me to put those back in there. Spot for a photo there. I tried and tried today to print this. I have this adorable picture of my granddaughter in front of her Christmas tree from last year. So pretty, and I could not get it to print, but I've got a couple other. So big pocket here, side pocket here. This is just a little scrap I made into a tag with my Works tool. Another little cut apart. I'm gonna leave that out so you can see how pretty that is. It's cute pink Christmas tree paper. 2 big pockets here, another tag. So this, I put a sticker along the bottom. This album is basically 2 different page styles, but then I'll show you how to kind of change them up a little bit. So just a little cute little scrapbook layout there. Picture of me and my grandsons. See, oh, tag here again. 2 big pockets here. Oh, I did like a extra little insert here with a piece of acetate. It's got beautiful gold polka dots on it. And then another little layout with my grandson, another grandson. More tags. I didn't put a tag in here, but you could. Could fit all kinds of tags in here. And then the back page, I haven't done anything with that. Just has a little side pocket. Isn't that so beautiful? I love this paper so much. You guys know I love me some Carta florals. And this paper, it's so thick. And this book is like, it reminds me of like a little children's board book. It's so thick and sturdy. I love it so much. Let's see. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and get started. Sorry about all that. It's like almost like a commercial there, huh? But I'm just really having a blast with this tool. Okay, so let me show you really quick. I'll just show you on one page, and then I've got my others already all cut out. So I've got to flip this back over to cut. So I tried to do all my cutting at once and then flip this over and then do all my scoring, but I've done most of it already. So I'm going to cut it exactly at 6 inches. And this paper is not directional. It can go any which way. So that makes it easier. If you have directional paper, you'll need to pay attention because you'll want to cut. You'll want the top of your paper up here to the left, okay? But for this paper, it doesn't matter. So exactly 6 inches. And then I'll cut I'm just going to slide that under there so I don't have to lift it up. And cut that at 6 inches, cutting that branding strip off. And it does cut right here. You can see it doesn't, you'll think it's going to cut right here, but it doesn't. It cuts right here, right here. You can kind of see the little crack there where you can line it up easily. So there's that. And you want to make sure they're as even as, you know, as you can get them. So pay attention, do it carefully. Try to make sure they're in the same exact, you know, spot. Even like to the front, and every paper brand will be different, but yeah, make sure like they're both right on this edge of that groove, or both right on this edge of that groove, because it can make a difference. All right, so we've got our 2 pages, and this is going to make one, okay, one spread like that. You can do different things with this. So I'm going to score this and flip our little scoring tool over. Grab our little style, it's not really a stylus, our bone folder. And I'm going to score this at, let's see, 4 and, oh, I've got my little, oh, I just ripped it. Okay. Oopsie. Okay. This is page 1. We're going to score it at, so it's 6 by 12. Got that. Score it at 4 7/8 and also at 9 7/8 if you're on a regular scoreboard. Okay. Now, I don't want to confuse you, but this is opposite of a regular scoreboard. So what I like to do is score it at the 4 7/8. Easy to see there. And then, okay, if I was on a regular scoreboard, it would be coming from the left, and you would score it at 4 7/8 and then score it at 9 7/8. Okay. On here, whoops, doesn't matter which way it goes for this paper because it's not directional, but okay, on here we're coming from the right over to the left. So we're scored at 4 7/8, which I did already. And then I'm just going to, because there's not as much of a scoreboard, I can't go to the 9 7/8. So I'm going to just flip it over, and you could go either way, and do 2 1/8 here, okay? All right, so you'll do that on most of your papers. I'm going to do that again, just so you've got it. So 4 7/8, and then 9 7/8 would be here, right? Gotta get that on camera, huh? So 4 7/8, okay, and then 9 7/8 would be here, right? 1 mark before the 10. But I can't score it there, so I'm going to flip it over and do 2 1/8. So this middle section is 5 inches wide, okay? And that's the size of our base of our book, 5 inches, 5 by 6, 6 inches tall. Okay, and I'm going to just fold those, making sure they're nice and straight. And I'm not going to use my bone folder on the edges here. I feel like it tends to make my pages crack more. I will maybe do it on the spine part, which is this fold here, if I feel like it needs it, because it will be hidden by the paper that we put over the spine. All right, there's that, if you want to take a screenshot of that. And then tags. And then page 2 is very simple, and it is a 6 inches by 10 inches. So again, the 6 inches tall. And then we're going to just cut 2 inches off and make it 10 inches. But don't cut your 2 inches off until you're sure that you don't want that extra little flap, okay? But I know this is going to be what joins our pages together. So we'll have one of this page, and then we'll have one of this page, and we'll glue them back to back, okay? So just really quick, what we need to do with these two, show you again here. It's just two pockets glued together. So we need to make our pocket. And this big flap on the left, so if you've got your small flap on the right side, the big flap on the left side is going to be your pocket, and we're going to cut it diagonally here. And I do this kind of thing a lot. You've probably seen me do this, just like we did in the notepad holders I did last month. And I'm going to, let's see what's the easiest way to do this. I have a pencil here. Okay, pencil. I like to go about 1 inch from the left here. Make a little mark. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it with this busy print. And then from the right, I will go about 1 inch. Oh, yeah, from the right bottom corner, I'll go up about 1 inch. And then this doesn't have to be precise, but I think it looks better if you have each page approximately the same. Okay, and then I'm going to flip that over again, and I am just going to cut. I'm going to line that mark up on my cutting blade, and that's not in there. Did I put it in backwards? No. Okay, put it in the right spot. Line this up with where it's going to cut here, and then line that, which I cannot see. So I'll just guess, I suppose. Oh, right. It's over here. I'm looking down here, but it's up here. Let's see. I think that's how I want it. I have to look again. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so line that up and that up. Yeah, and it doesn't need to be exact. Okay. And then just cut that. Okay, you've got a nice big triangle scrap left, and I haven't figured out what to do with those yet. And you can always take a little bit more off if you want. I might want a tiny bit more. Yeah, I think that's a little bit big. Just at the top. Okay, yeah, I like that better. All right, so there's that side, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And you probably could cut them both at the same time. And if you do, you'll want them to be back to back. All right, and then just do that once. I'm just going to use this as my guide and cut the second one. Let's see, where are we? Okay, that there. Okay, now this is where the options come in. So you can cut this piece off. Okay, if you want it to just be your basic 2 pockets, like this. All right. Move that tag for a second. Just 2 pockets. You'll want to cut this piece off, okay? And then you'll have that scrap for whatever you want to use it for. I guess I will do that. Do I want to do that? Okay, another option is to glue them back to back like that. And then you'll have a hinge there, and you can add, and that's what I've done here. This right here, there is one inside there. I hope I'm not confusing you, but I will show you. So the hinges were here, and I placed my smaller page over the hinge like that. But I only put it over one side of the hinge because I wanted one of them to be a pocket. So lots of options. Also here, I did the same thing. I brought them together, the 2 small pieces together, glued them together to make a hinge, but I also put this piece of acetate in between them, glued that in between them. I think that's really fun. All right. I was also thinking you might be able to have like a little, let's see, a little flap that opens up. No, I don't think that would work actually. I was thinking it would be fun, you know, if you had a flap it opened up and on the outside, but I don't think that'll work. Okay, so I'm going to cut that off real quick at 2 inches. I think that's 2 inches. Can't quite see it. Okay, let's see. That's a 2 1/8. Okay, so cut 2 1/8 off there, just right on your, you know, your fold. All right, and then we'll just glue those together like that. So get a little glue. Put some glue on your flap. And if you, let's see, oh, never mind. It could be actually could be a flap on the back side, or a pocket, if you wanted to just glue the side and down this side and the bottom. So top, side, bottom, leaving this side open. That could be a little pocket there on the back, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to basically glue this flap to the back side of that. And you don't need this big of a flap if you wanted to have more scraps. You could cut it a little smaller. Okay, the easiest way to do this, I think, is to fold this, hold it up like that, and then just slide that in there nice and even on the top and the bottom. Making sure that, you know, it's gonna fold okay. Okay, and that looks good. And then we'll glue our pockets down, and that will be our first page finished. Okay, and I just kind of hold that while I'm gluing the other side. It's too hard to hold on to it and hold on to the other side, I guess. Okay, there we go. I wish the plaid lines lined up a little better like they do in my original one. Okay, there's that. And then we'll take, excuse me, I've got a tickle in my throat. We'll take our, let's see, I'm looking to see which one I want here. The green, I think I want the green. I'm gonna turn it this way. So this is our 6 by 10 piece. Scored at 5 right in the center. Oh, I gotta get a drink. All right, I've got my next 2 pieces ready to go, and I did cut both of those at the same time, and it cut perfectly well through this really thick paper. I love this paper. It's almost like watercolor paper, the Carta. I don't know if you can see the texture on that. It's a little blurry. Maybe not. Okay, so I just wanted to show you real quick. Then I would just, for this page, with a little piece of acetate in it. And of course, you probably don't have gold polka dot acetate at your house. You maybe don't have everything in the world related to scrapbooking like I do, but you could use like a piece of vellum or plain acetate, or just regular paper is fine too, to sandwich in between those. So I've got, so fold up my little flap there, fold up the little flap there, and then we would do our, glue down our pockets here. I'll probably glue those down off camera, but, and then also I went ahead and trimmed one of these a little bit shorter here, maybe a ½ inch off, so that you could actually see the pretty flowers on, you know, on one side. So we're gonna do that. Just eyeball it. And then you've got another little scrap for something, like on the bottom of one of your tags. I always save all my scraps until I'm, you know, done with the project. So let's see, where am I? Okay, backwards. All right, so put your pockets on the outsides and your little hinge in the center. And you'll probably want some either some glue dots or some red sticky tape, or, and I just cut this at 4 by 6 because it doesn't need to go all the way down in there. So I'll just put it, you know, approximately there. So, or even just some score tape would probably hold the acetate really well. I'm not sure how well regular glue will hold it. So, and it would probably be just fine with just glue, but I'm just going to add a little bit of the red tape on either side. And I don't think you'd need even very much. Oh, went off the edge a little bit there, but I guess it doesn't matter because it's going to be sandwiched in there. You guys, if you're enjoying this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let's see if I can get this off. Oh, perfect. Share the video. It helps my channel, to grow and to get more views. Okay, so I'll line this up approximately with, I'm going to go in just a tiny bit, not quite as far as that fold. Okay, and I did cut it a tiny bit shorter as well. Just line that up, and then I'm going to add some glue to the paper section. Oh, I forgot to put my pin in my glue. We'll see if it will come out. Oh, yay. I love my art glitter glue. Okay, just like that. And then line that one up to that one, maybe. And I like to try to make, oh, do I want any? Okay, we're good. Never mind. I'll show you that in a minute. Oh, we got it stuck already, you guys. Seriously. Oh my goodness, that red tape. Yeah. Okay, you'll want to take your top corner, and try to line up your top corner and your spine at the same time. And then we'll trim the bottom if we need to, but the top is where we will be punching our little half circle if we want our little spot for our tag coming out of the top. Okay. All right, so there's that. And then I'll go ahead and glue my pockets down off camera. And that layout is finished. And I did go ahead and just glue one of the cut aparts right there in the center. Glued it onto the paper right there. I think that's really cute. I could glue another one on the other side, but I didn't have a lot of cut aparts to choose from because I did use the back, you know, of it for, for that spot. I am using all 6 of the papers to make this book, and then I am getting 2 books out of the collection because there are doubles of everyone, which I love. Okay, so now all we need to do is, we've got our, oh, I thought I glued that one. I didn't glue that one. Okay. Really quickly. This is such a fun project. So I watched like 3 or 4 different videos and kind of combined them all to come up with this idea. One of them was Polly's. I'll link her below. She was the main inspiration doing these, like these pocket pages. I've got mine a little different measurements and stuff, and then I, you know, changed up the different alternatives for the pages. But okay, So there's that little flap on the back. You won't see it once you're putting it all together. So we've got our 2 pocket pages here, all right? And you could do them all the same way. You could do them all with the page in between, and then you'd have even more pages, you know? Or you can change it all up like I did. All right, and all we need to do is take our 6x10 piece that's scored in half, fold it in half. You don't even have to score it really. You could just fold it in half and glue those back to back like that. Okay, and there's your little booklet. And then you could just keep going and add as many as you want. Make it as big and chunky as you want to. So much fun, but that's basically all there is to it. Oh, one more thing. I want some little pockets here. So we'll glue around the sides and the bottom, leaving the top open so that can be a pocket for our tags. And that was from, I also watched, let's see, Heidi Swap has a video where she just makes a booklet kind of similar, just basic pieces, which she uses her card packages, her greeting cards, and she just glues them back to back like that to make an album. Okay, so, but she also does pockets here. So I thought, well, that would be fun to, you know, combine them. So I'm going to punch my little circle notch, my little thumb notch, to make it look so you can tell that there's a pocket there. I'll just eyeball it. Going down about 1/3 of the way here. I don't want to go too far. Just try to make sure it's pretty even on either side. And I do save those because sometimes I change my mind and I'm like, you know what? I don't want a pocket on that side. And you could decide that before you punch it, but if you decide you don't want it to be a pocket, you take your little piece and you glue it back and nobody would ever know. Okay. Anyway, I changed my mind a lot. I don't know if you guys do, but all right, so we'll hurry and glue that. And I wanted to make this really simple this time. Sometimes I just go way overboard. But, whoops, what was I gonna say? Like, I was thinking, oh, it would be so cute to do some sewing, you know, stitch the pockets together. But I just decided this one needs to be a simple one this time. And sorry, I had to take some time off the last couple weeks. You're probably wondering where I've been. All right, so here's our spine over here. I'm gonna line up, let's see. Yeah. Had to take some time off. Okay, so we wanna line up the top so we don't have to trim that little, you know, that little piece that we just cut. And then if you need to trim off the bottom, that's okay. Okay, so that. And I probably will use my bone folder here just lightly to make sure that glue is adhered. Let's see, did I do that the right way? Yes. So those are really nice, sturdy, thick pages. I love it. Okay. So there's that, and then we'll do the same thing on the side. And you could stop here. This could be just kind of a little Happy Mail thing. You could, I was thinking it would be fun to make some Christmas cards. You could, I mean, this is a good size that you could tuck Christmas cards inside some of the pockets and give as a gift. Wouldn't that be cute? All right. Glue that right there, and you can put as many, you know, pockets and things as you want. But I want to make sure our spine is nice and aligned, and once I get several together, I kind of like put it on its side and make sure it's nice and straight. And obviously you can do any theme you want. It doesn't have to be Christmas. You could do a summer one since it is summer. Some fall ones would be cute. But yeah, this comes together so quick. So there it is. Isn't that fun? You can do a little scrapbook layout here if you want to. There's that page. All right, I've got all my pieces cut here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. So on this one, instead of doing the 5 by 10, 5 on each side, I wanted more of this beautiful floral to show, so I cut about 3 inches off right here. Let me see how much that is. Yep, that looks about 3 inches. So I only made it 7 inches. So it's 6 by 7. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, well, it's a tiny bit more than 7, it looks like, but yeah, that exact measurement doesn't matter there either. So, and then I wanted to also show you this. Whoops, I can't get my pin in there. Sorry. It's hard without my glasses on. I should put my glasses on. Yay, I can see now. So you guys, I have really good eyes, and they have been so good up until about 2 years ago, I think, when I turned 55. I, like, overnight, I couldn't see close up anymore. It was the craziest thing, you guys. Have you ever experienced anything like that? And I was scared, and I thought something was wrong. I went to my eye doctor, and he says, oh, well, you're lucky, you know, that you had good eyesight for that long. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess no more good eyesight for me. All right. Let's see, where am I? I was going to show you. Sorry, get jabbering. So the little pink trees are the back of the cut aparts. So you do have 2 pages in this collection, but you'll need to decide which ones you really want to keep. And so this one is the one I put on the front. And yeah, it was hard to choose. I love these 2, so I put that one on the inside in a pocket. But I love this one too, so I think I might. And you do need, your trees are directional, so you need to cut it this way at 6 inches. So you're going to be cutting across one of these in the center of one of these, of this, which is a bummer. You can't do it this way, which would make more sense because your trees will be going the wrong way. So sad. So I think I'm going to use this one this time, just to show you a little bit different. So 6 inches. Okay, and then I did use, you know, I cut pieces apart. I used those, and then I used another, like, I think maybe this much across. Oh, let's see, for this one. Yeah, I just used a scrap of it there. It was probably this piece right here. Yeah. So yeah, you'll have some more scraps of that. You could make a tag with it if you wanted to, but it's got, you know, this on the other side, but you could just put some white paper or some lined paper on the back for journaling. Okay, so we've got our 6 inches there, and then we also need to decide what we want to keep here, because we want it to be 7 inches for our page. Oh, I really want that, but then I'm not going to have 7 inches. Oh, darn it. Whoa. I am thrown for a loop. I really wanted that piece, but then I'll only have like a 1-inch pocket there, because I love this little pocket here. Darn. Okay, I'll have to change my pen. I'm gonna just do this one the same, but wouldn't that be cute on the front? That little, see, that little piece on earth? I think that's adorable. Okay. And that is in the wrong spot. Well, how did I, wait, I'm confused. Because this is 6 inches. How did I do that? I just did it yesterday, for heaven's sakes. Yeah. Oh, duh. Okay. Sorry, I just lost my mind for a second there. Okay, we're gonna save this. We'll use that for the front. Those will be our scraps. Set that aside. Can't keep that one, darn it. I'm gonna cut 7 inches here. Probably could cut it like right to there and do like 6.5, but yeah. All right, sorry. 7, and then yeah, also decide if you want to keep this one or if you want to keep that one, because you could keep one of those on the end. So they're both so cute. Maybe I'll keep this one this time. I'm gonna cut 7 inches. Let's see, which way am I going? I'm gonna keep this. Cut 7 inches. I think it was a smidge over 7. All right, sorry about all that hullabaloo. Okay, and then score that here. Well, let's see, we want 5 inches here. Square. I'm not gonna flip my thing over. I think I can handle it. 5 inches. Alrighty, there's that. And we'll cut our little pocket notch. Just eyeballing that. I like them a little bit above center when it's going from top to bottom. And let's see, then what's next? And so we need, oh, I need to show you how to do that one too. I'm kind of working from the middle out because the middle page was the more simple page, and I thought I would start with that, but where is that paper? Okay. Here it is. Okay. So those are ready to go. Maybe I will hurry and do those pockets off camera. Oh, I'll do one for you again, so you can, it is a little, can be a little confusing. But we go this way, so we want to make sure our pockets are cut the right way. And I think for paper that's not directional, it's easiest to lay them inside to inside. Just gonna eyeball this one. That looks pretty good. And you could also, if you hadn't already glued them all together, or you could, oh, let's do this. Okay. Use that as our little guide template. And that looks pretty close to what I had there. Because I think it looks nicer if, you know, each page looks pretty similar. Those are such pretty scraps. I might, you know, want to fussy cut a few of those flowers out. Put them somewhere. But yeah, I get so many ideas going in my head and I can't stop. But, oh, I'm running out of time tonight. And I am... got big plans this weekend, so let's see. And then this piece, which is our 6 by 10 piece, adjoining one, adjoining piece, adjoining page. Make sure those are nice and straight, line everything up. Oh, let's fold it the other way. And on my first one, I actually put this upside down. I didn't even notice till, yeah, a long time later. But the only, you know, the little houses are upside down, but I could only see one, you know, on one side. But anyway, yeah, this one is directional, so. Okay, so what I did here, I'll hurry and glue my pockets off camera. Also, you can totally just cut these with scissors, you know, not a big deal. I like to use my trimmer because I know they're nice and straight that way, but. All right, so what I did here was I had my flaps and I tucked this over. Okay, I've got the fold on the right side. Making sure you've got it not upside down. And I just glued that on top of that. Like that, okay. And then I cut my little notch here. Little circle punch notch. And then I left that open. I just glued the top on the side and the bottom, left that open as a pocket. And I love that. I think it's so cute. But I was also thinking, I kind of wish that this first page was a scrapbook layout. So, and you could totally put a picture here, you know, if you wanted to. But I think I'll do it opposite and have the little pocket here and make this the scrapbook page. So, of course, you might not even be doing scrapbook pages, but so I'll glue this onto this side. Yeah, so cute. Isn't that just gorgeous paper? Alrighty. So we don't need any pockets or anything here. We're just gluing the flap, the smaller flap. And wedging those. Oh, let's see. I'll do this side first. Since I glued that side first. Okay. Come on. This glue. It grabs on so quickly, which is great for some things, but okay, there we go. Okay, and then we'll do our punch here. Trying to do approximately the same spot as the other one. I think that's pretty close. Oh. The left hand's not as strong, I guess. That's maybe a little more than I needed there, but that's okay. All right, so we'll glue, let's see, we're leaving this side open with the notch. We'll just glue the top and the side and the bottom. I'm leaving that side open. And then I'll glue that together. Oh, and then also, let's see, I did punch a notch here also in the top. Oh, except I think I want it on the side. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it on the side where the scrapbook page will be. I kind of like that there. Okay, so there's that and that. And I'll just glue that on there. Let's see, is that right? Yeah. Lining up our... Hurry before my glue dries. That looks pretty good. And then we also need to glue here to make that pocket. And that is hanging over just a little bit, and I don't love that, but you hopefully will be more careful with yours. Pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. Oh, that is not sticking. Pocket here. You could do a notch here too if you wanted to, but I don't like it, you know, in between those two. Super cute. And then we can just glue that onto there. And you can put it wherever you want now. Just need your adjoining page. So, just going to do it the same as my first one. That's easier. And what did I use? Oh, the Christmas tree, the pink Christmas tree right here. So where did I put that? Here it is. I'll glue those together. I'll glue that off camera. Okay, I've got my glue on the top and the left and the bottom, not on the side with the notch. little tricky doing it on camera when I can't quite see. I always say that. Another reason I don't like to use my bone folder is I want to have a little more space in between those pages. Or not, you know, don't crunch it down too much if you are using your bone folder. Because, you know, adding your photos and tags and stuff bulks it up. Okay, there's that. Really cute. Might need to trim that bottom a little there. And then glue this one on right there. I think that's right. Yep, that is correct. And you can make this pocket if you want to. And I think I'll just, I'm not going to worry about a pocket there. I'm just going to glue those back to back. But you can make a pocket there if you want to. Just hurry and put that glue on there. Yeah, being really careful to line up your pages the best you can makes it look so much better. Okay, where are we now? Got that page, all right. And then your second piece of this paper, since you only need 1/2 of a sheet to do an adjoining, you know, the 6 by 10 piece. So we do have the other piece of this one. I'm gonna flip it over this way and use it to join here. Look, something's not stuck together there. Where am I? Did I glue that wrong? Oh, I didn't glue I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't glue that pocket together there. It was flapping open and I thought, oh, glued it on wrong, but it's just, I didn't finish this pocket right here. So I'm gonna open that up and glue. So this will be a top loading pocket for one of our tags. Left side all the way across. Can't quite see that score right there. Getting really sloppy, it's getting late. Okay, so that will make our pocket there. I think I will use my bone folder on the, yeah, see, oh no, it's okay. It's just a pattern. But be really careful using your bone folder on this paper because you can crease it too much and crack it. All right, so we see how far we are. I think I want to finish this up. You've got the basics now. I probably won't do the last 2 pages, but I want to show you how fun it is to cut the tags on these. And then I might do a part 2 to do the decorating. Let me know if you want me to. And I need a little spine here as well. I put my pin in my glue. Okay. Let's see how that looks. All right, that looks good. So and you could totally be done there, you know, that's a great little book. But I'll just show you really quick my last 2 pages again. So this is what I was just telling you, the other side of that green. And I just did it the 6 by 10 and score it at 5. I haven't cut it yet, I guess. So it's 12 right now, but cut it 6 by 10. Score it at 5, and that's your joining piece right there. I've cut notches on both sides of it to make pockets on both sides. So do whatever pockets you want there. And then on the back piece, rather than doing a full 2-pocket page, I didn't want to use a whole sheet again of my green floral, but I wanted floral on the front and the back because I'm picky that way. And so all I did was cut the 6-inch, and I scored it at 5, and then I scored it at 2 inches and folded that over and made a little pocket and glued that down and cut the little notch for that. So that is just a single piece, but I glued it, glued those back to back and made a pocket there. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions, comment below. But I want to show you the tags really quick. And I've already got some pieces cut here. And they are 6 inches by 4 by 6. That way you can get 6 out of 1 sheet, okay? So we have this piece in the Works tool. I'll show you, flip it to the back and show you. So there are extra little tools here. This just pulls right out, and you can just pull it from the front too. You don't have to turn it over to pull it out. It's really easy. But this is so amazing. Like, this gives you measurements for making envelopes. This gives you measurements for making your little banners. And then for the tag, you're supposed to line it up here. But for making a bigger tag, I've found it's easier to line it up like at the 1-inch mark, and it doesn't really matter where you line it up. And so I got my 2 pieces cut here, and I'm going to put it against this diagonal edge. And for mine, and you can put it wherever you want to, just making sure you do both sides the same measurement. So if I put it at 1 inch, it would cut here. That's a really big corner. I don't want that much. So I'm going to put it at 1.5 inches and then just trim that. Okay, and that makes a nice corner. And I keep these little corners. You'll probably think I'm crazy, but that is a super easy little addition. Like here, I just added those little corners here, and it makes it way cuter than just a plain old white piece of paper. And you can just glue around the edges, and that'll make it so actually is a real corner, photo holder corner. So you can slide your pictures in and out. And just flip that over and put line, it's kind of tricky, but line that top up again with the 1.5 inches, and then just trim that. And there is your tag. Is that amazing? I love that so much. There's my little corners. I'm gonna save those. Then we've got our little paper punch. Put that away so we don't lose it. Over here, and you can slide it back. I like to keep it out, but I'll just slide it back so you can see it easier. And there's little measurements here, so you can kind of center it there. And I don't like to put it all the way in for some reason. I don't like my hole down that low. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but I like to put it, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a line right here. I like to put it along that line right there and then center it here. And I just eyeball that too, trying to make sure it looks centered. And there's our hole. Is that great? I love this so much. So fun. There's our tags. And also, don't want to forget this. Here, this side is the corner rounder. It says corner rounder right there. I don't know if you can see that. I can't get 2 in at a time, but just pop that in there. Push that, and it rounds your corners. It is a very small corner rounder, but it's pretty cute. Probably comparable to the 1/4 inch side on the corner chomper. There's our tags. You can tie some ribbon through them if you want to. Let's see if I've got a little piece of ribbon here. Here we go. I'd use about 6 inches for this. And put those two corners together and poke that through your hole. And then open up your center and grab your tails, pull them through like that. That's how you do your little bow. And then some of them, for the great big fat ribbons that won't go through that hole, I just stapled some of them on. Just kind of folded it in half, stapled it on there. And then for like this one, I thought it would be cute, I just took a piece of baker's twine and I pulled the ribbon through and tied a piece of baker's twine around it in and off. So that's pretty easy. Okay, so, and then also you can round your corners of your book, which I did here, and I think it's really cute. I used the 1/4 inch side of the corner chomper, excuse me, because I don't think this thickness, this extra thick paper, yeah, I thought, yeah, it won't even go in there, so that's a bummer. But, yeah. Let's see, I think that's all I needed to tell you. I think it would be really cute to go ahead and do the extra page in there. But isn't that just gorgeous paper? Love that so much. As you can see, I kind of hand wrote here. You could make some gift lists. I was thinking it would be also fun to do like a double open up tag and just score it, you know, cut it at, that would be 8 inches wide by 6 inches tall, and then just score it at 4 inches and punch your corner so it opens up and it still looks like a tag. So you could have an extra wide gift list because there's lots of room in here in these pockets, plenty of space there. Let's see if there's anything else I should tell you, but probably need to be done. Lots of room for journaling here. Here, I'll just flip through one more time. This is some of the gingham. Echo Park. If you don't know, Echo Park and Carta are the same company. So these match really well. I think this one is from the summer gingham. I've had it for a while, but yeah. Really cute. Okay, and this is just one of the 2-inch or 2/8 inch scraps. Just, you know, layered that behind my photo, and more scraps here, and the stickers from the sticker sheet. Very simple little layout there. I guess that's about all I needed to tell you. This is also just one of the 4x6 pieces that I cut them all up so I could make tags, but I just used that one here. I just folded it. It's probably about 4 inches here and 2 inches here, something like that. This photo is 4 inches, so yeah, probably about 4 inches. I've probably scored it about 2 inches here. And I like to use like recipe cards, index cards, and because they're already, they're already a good size, and I just trim a piece off or something. Great for journaling, really quick way to add a journaling spot. That sticker is not sticking down, but that's one of the stickers. Cute. And yeah, I can decorate up your, I don't think I showed you all the tags, maybe I did, but yeah, save some of your little the brand strips, the UPC strips, and add them onto the bottoms of your tags. So lots of fun. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I know I tried to jam that all in as quick as I could. Let me know if you want me to do, part 2 and show you step by step decorating it, but it's pretty simple. Or you don't even have to decorate it. Yeah, this is just one of the cut aparts, and then I used a scrap of the pink Christmas tree behind it. I did trim the cut apart card down just like 1/8 of an inch on each side ish. One of the stickers there, and just a little snowflake that I had in my stash, and a little holly berry. This is like paper, but I think they came from, oh, I don't know where they came from. I've had them forever. And a little piece of Rick Crack. Oh, I didn't show you how to do the spine. I better hurry and do that really quick. And all I did for the spine was I took one of my scraps, one of the 2 1/8 inch pieces. Let's see if I can find one of those scraps. Okay, here's one of the scraps. I think this one will be cute on there too. And this is real easy. Not a big deal. And this is magnetic. Isn't that cool? That's what really holds it in place. Amazing, amazing tool. I'm in love with that. So, and your spine might be a different size depending on how many pages you use. I measured, mine was about a 1/2 inch wide on my first book, so I'm gonna go by that. This isn't quite a 1/2 inch probably, but I might finish the back. And so, let's see, and I think I have that written down. Okay, all I'm going to do is score it so that there's about a 1/2 inch in the center, and it doesn't need to be totally exact on either side. So I'm gonna go, let's see, what do I want? I'm gonna do 3/4 or 7/8 would work, depending on how wide your spine is. And then I want a 1/2 inch here, so, and then go to 1 1/4, 1 1/4. Okay, and that's our spine. Fold those, and then all I did was, where did it go? Right. And then I just glue the front on here and the back on here. I'm not gluing in the center because I feel like it lays better when you open it up. So, because it'll kind of have a little give there like this. Let's show you this one. Okay, like that, like a real book. I love it. Isn't that so cute, you guys? So fun. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.